Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is JaaackJack and I would love to invite you to hit that red subscribe button to officially become part of the Little Flower family. So for today's video, I'm sharing with you guys a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, and I'm really excited about this look because I didn't want to do something like so obviously Valentine's Day inspired, you know what I mean? I wanted it to have like a hint of Valentine's Day with like the pink tones, but ultimately I wanted it to be a very easy and wearable look that anybody can do that doesn't scream, I'm celebrating Valentine's Day, you know what I mean? So this look is very monochromatic with the pink and orange tones to it, and I feel like if you have a warm complexion like I do, this is going to be very flattering on you, and it doesn't hurt that it matches my hair. All the products I'm using in this tutorial are cruelty-free and affordable. I'm not using any high-end products here. This makeup look doesn't even have eyeliner, which is weird because every single one of my makeup tutorials has eyeliner, but this one does not. So I'm keeping it super easy, super simple, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys give it a try. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. The sun was still out when I was filming this video, so that's why I look so much brighter here. But anyways, we are going to start off with the brows. I'm taking the Collab Shape and Shade Ultra Fine Brow Pencil to just quickly fill in my brows. I just kind of trace the outline of my brows and then fill in the sparse areas, and then brush it out with the spoolie to make it nice and soft and natural. So I'm just going to quickly go through my brows, and then we can move on to the eyes. To prime my eyes, I'm going to take the Collab No Flaw Liquid Concealer, and this is going to cover up any of the veins. As you can see, like the skin is super thin, so we want to cover up the veins and discoloration. So I'm going to apply that and then take my Flower Beauty 3-in-1 Ultimate Blending Sponge, and I'm going to just press the concealer into my eyelid to blend it out. And then once I finish that, we're going to set the liquid concealer because it has that little bit of tackiness, and we don't want to put our eyeshadows on top and then it like drag and skip and not look smooth and blended out. That's why it's important to always set the concealer. So for that, I'm taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I actually really like this powder. I wish it came in bigger packaging because like this is really tiny and it's hard to get the powder, but it actually makeup affordable. Really well. You'll see later on once I work on the face, this is also the same powder I'm going to use to set my face makeup as well. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm taking the Face Candy Sugar Eyeshadow Palette, which is a dupe of the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And with the shade Hot Cocoa and Chocolate Cake, which are these two warm tone browns, I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush and blend that all over my eyelid, but mainly focus it in the crease. And don't be shy with this. I'm going to go pretty far up on my crease with this color, just giving the eyelid a nice wash of this shade. So it's going to add that slight definition, but also just set the tone for the entire eyeshadow look, especially since we're going for a more blurred out eyeshadow look, and that's how you can easily achieve this monochromatic type of makeup look. So whatever colors you decide to use, just make sure when you're blending that you take your time with this, and then you really like focus on blending and blurring out the edges so you can't see where the eyeshadow starts and ends. With a fluffy shader brush like this, I'm going to go in with the shade Candy, and I'm going to place this all over the eyelid and kind of drag it into the crease. And the reason I chose to go with a more fluffy shader brush like this is because it's going to help diffuse the color a lot better. So it's not like we're packing on the color in one certain spot on our eye. We're just, again, we want that blurred out effect with this makeup look. So we want to keep the edges of all the eyeshadow very soft so you can't see where it starts or ends. So I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and the first two shades that we use just to emphasize the blurred out effect and continue blending everything out. Now for the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Hot Cocoa and Candy with the fluffy shader brush that I used on the eyelid, and I'm just going to run this on my lower lash line. So just to help round out the eyes and complete this eyeshadow look. Now it's time to curl the lashes and add mascara, and the mascara I'm using is the Collab The Works Wow Effect All-in-One Mascara. And out of all of the Collab mascaras that I've tried, I like this one the best because I feel like it really does lengthen, define, and volumize my lashes, and I have pretty sad lashes, so I usually end up going with some falsies afterwards, but this mascara, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And to make this look a little more glamorous, I'm going in with some falsies. These are the Eyelure Definition number 121 false lashes, and I really, really like these. And I am applying these just on my eyelid with no liquid liner, which is so weird and foreign to me. I've done a ton of videos about how to apply false lashes and all that kind of stuff, and my biggest tip is that false lashes apply so much easier when you have eyeliner. Like, it's just a lot easier in my opinion. But I'm not using eyeliner today. And I know for some people this is like a piece of cake, but this is like really hard for me. But I did it. Anyways, I put glue on the band and I'm letting that dry and get a little tacky. So in the meantime, I'm gonna put mascara on the lower lashes, and then after that, and once the glue is like tacky, I will go ahead and pop those on as close to my lashes as possible. And then I'm just adjusting with tweezers. Once I have both lashes on, we can move on to the face. So I'm starting off with the Lala Fox Cosmetics Air Primer. This is a super affordable primer that you can find at Walmart. I put a little bit too much on my hands, so we're gonna have to really blend this out. But you really don't need much to cover your entire face. So I'm going to apply this with my fingers and then move on to foundation. And for foundation, I'm taking the Lala Fox Cosmetics Second Skin Foundation. I mixed 2 different shades to get my perfect shade, but I will have linked below where you can find this foundation. It's from Walmart.com and it's super duper affordable. So once I have that evenly coated on my skin, why did that sound weird? Evenly coated. Once I blend that foundation into my skin, I'm moving into concealer, and I'm using the same concealer I use to prime my eyes, which is from Collab. And I'm placing this under my eyes to brighten up my face and just any other high points of my face that I want to highlight. And then I'm going to use the same Flower Beauty sponge to blend that all out. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm using the same e.l.f. Cosmetics High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder to set my entire face. Again, I wish the packaging was a little bit bigger because it is kind of hard to get the powder out and use it like for all over my face, but the powder does work really, really well, and there's no like flashback or anything like that. So for a drugstore translucent powder, I give this 2 big thumbs up. Moving on to bronzer, I'm taking the W7 Honolulu bronzer, which is an affordable dupe of the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I might like this one a little bit better than the Hoola bronzer. But then again, I haven't tried that one from Benefit in like years because I stopped using Benefit a long time ago. But I really do like this bronzer. It's very, very pigmented. You just have to make sure you blend everything out. Otherwise, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad because it's just such a pigmented bronzer. Moving on to blush, I'm taking the ProLuxe Blush Palette. This is so affordable. I got it from shophush.com and I love the shades in here. They're all super pigmented. I'm taking a mixture of these 2 shades here, the pink and the orange, because that's the tones that we're working with today. And be careful, I'm warning you, these are so pigmented. So make sure when you do apply it, you blend it out. Now to finish up the face for highlighter, I'm actually taking a mixture of these 2 highlighters from JaaackJack's Beauty. These are the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighters, and I'm using 2 different shades. One is more golden and the other is more pinky. So just mixing those, why did I laugh over that? Oh my gosh, I feel dumb. So just mixing those together, I am going to blend that onto the high points of my cheekbones, kind of drag it up to my brow bone for a little bit of highlight, and then my nose, and just like the regular places I add my highlighter. Lately, I've been loving these Matte Lash liquid lipsticks from Pixi, and I'm first using the shade Au Naturel, and it's very orange tone, so that's why I decided to go over it with the shade Matte Beige to kind of tone it down so it matched the eyeshadow a lot better. And I thought that was the perfect lip combination for this look, and that completes this makeup look. And since I'm uploading this video a little later than I expected, I hope that this tutorial in general just helps you with all of your future monochromatic makeup looks. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. If you recreate this look, whether it's with these same shades of color or just a different type of monochromatic look, I would love to see what you come up with. So make sure you tag me in your photos so that I can like them and see them and all that good stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I would love if you share this video with your friends that might need a little bit of inspiration for makeup, whether it's for Valentine's Day or just makeup in general. Hopefully this was a super easy tutorial to follow along and you recommend it to people. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a magical and blessed day. Bye! you.